The hippopotamus is a large semi-aquatic mammal native to sub-Saharan Africa. After elephants and rhinoceros, the hippopotamus is the next largest land mammal. It is also the largest extant land artiodactyl. The closest living relatives of the hippopotamus are cetaceans, whales, dolphins, porpoises, etc., from which they diverged about 55 million years ago. Adults average 1,500 kilograms for bulls, males, and 1,300 kilograms for cows, females. Despite its stocky shape and short legs, it is capable of running 30 kilometers per hour over short distances. Hippos inhabit rivers, lakes, and mangrove swamps. Territorial bulls each preside over a stretch of water, and a group of 5 to 30 cows and calves. Mating and birth both occur in the water. During the day, hippos remain cool by staying in water or mud, emerging at dusk to graze on grasses. While hippos rest near each other in the water, grazing is a solitary activity and hippos typically do not display territorial behavior on land. Hippos are among the most dangerous animals in the world due to their aggressive and unpredictable nature. Hippos have barrel-shaped bodies with short tails and legs, and an hourglass-shaped skull with a long snout. Their skeletal structures are graviportal, adapted to carrying their enormous weight, and their dense bones and low center of gravity allows them to sink and move along the bottom of the water. Hippopotamuses have small legs because the water in which they live reduces the weight burden. The eyes, ears, and nostrils of hippos are placed high on the roof of their skulls. This allows these organs to remain above the surface while the rest of the body is submerged. The nostrils and ears can close when underwater while nictitating membranes cover the eyes. A hippo's lifespan is typically 40 to 50 years. Hippos are semi-aquatic and require enough water to immerse in, while being close to grass. Like most herbivores, hippos will consume a variety of plants if presented with them in captivity, but their diet in nature consists almost entirely of grass, with only minimal consumption of aquatic plants. They prefer relatively still waters with gently sloping shores, though male hippos may also be found in very small numbers in more rapid waters with rocky slopes. Hippos mostly live in freshwater habitat, but can be found in estuaries. Despite being semi-aquatic, an adult hippo is not a particularly good swimmer, nor can it float. It rarely enters deep water. When it does, the animal moves by bouncing off the bottom. An adult hippo surfaces every 4 to 6 minutes, while young need to breathe every 2 to 3 minutes. Hippos spend most of the day in water to stay cool and hydrated. Just before night begins, they leave the water to forage on land. Hippos usually trot to move quickly on land and can gallop at 30 km per hour when needed. They are incapable of jumping but can walk up steep banks. A hippo will travel 3 to 5 km per night, eating around 40 kilograms of grass. By dawn, they are back in the water. The hippopotamus sleeps with both hemispheres of the brain resting, as in all land mammals, and usually sleeps on land or in water with the nostrils exposed. Despite this, it may be capable of sleeping while submerged, intermittently surfacing to breathe without waking. They appear to transition between different phases of sleep more quickly than other mammals. Hippos coexist alongside a variety of large predators in their habitats. Nile crocodiles, lions, and spotted hyenas are known to prey on young hippos. Beyond these, adult hippos are not usually preyed upon by other animals due to their aggression and size. The earliest evidence of human interaction with hippos comes from butchery cut marks on hippo bones found at the Buri Formation and dated to around 160,000 years ago. The hippo was also known to the Greeks and Romans. The Greek historian Herodotus described the hippo in the Histories, written circa 440 BC, and the Roman naturalist Pliny the Elder wrote about the hippo in his Encyclopaedia Naturalis Historia, written circa 77 AD. Hippos have long been popular zoo animals. The first record of hippos taken into captivity for display is dated to 3500 BC in Hierakonpolis, Egypt. The first zoo hippo in modern history was Obage, who arrived at the London Zoo on May 25, 1850, where he attracted up to 10,000 visitors a day and inspired a popular song, the Hippopotamus Polka. Hippopotamuses were rarely depicted in European art during the Renaissance and Baroque periods, due to less access to specimens by Europeans. In Egyptian mythology, the god Set takes the form of a red hippopotamus and fights Horus for control of the land, but is defeated. The goddess Taweret is depicted as a pregnant woman with a hippo head, representing fierce maternal love. Hippo masks were also used in neo-funerary rituals of the Chua of southern Africa.